Significant differences between the old lighting and the new lighting. The old lighting was a project that we did perhaps about 10 years ago, and it was a high output T5 linear fixture that had modest levels of control. If you fast forward to today, the project that we have now is a complete LED array with a full level of modern controls.
What I think we've done here today is an example of kind of a unique partnership. It's pretty innovative, where an event organizer, so UBM is one of the biggest event organizers in the United States, really worldwide, is partnering with the venue, the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, to create a completely different kind of environment, to create a solution that is great for our exhibitors, great for our attendees, and really great for the environment.
Sustainability was always in our brain, but for me, it was more about a vendor that was able to give us the right light, the right color, the right luminance, and the right timing as far as how to gauge our lighting system.
So the benefits for Mandalay Bay and the conference space that they're in today is the ability to do vast level of control capability that we didn't have before. The way I think that it's going to affect the clients that utilize this space going forward is that they have so many more options than they had before. The sky's the limit when you use the control system. If you wanted to design pathways to certain booths, you could do that. You want to have preset conditions for clients that are reoccurring, all that can be done now. The differences also include lumen output. Before we had a pretty respectable amount of foot candle, especially from the kind of height that we have here in the ceiling, to today is about 100, 130 foot candle, depending on where we have the setting. With the level of control, again, going from 1% to 100%, we could drive energy savings beyond what we ever imagined doing in the past.
And here, when we chose Flex, they gave us the depth and breadth of options to light our show in different areas. So I can bring something higher, lower. You're looking at lighting behind me that's only at 50%, saving 85% on energy efficiency, but I'm able to bring the show up very bright, or right now we're at the 50% mark, which is the perfect luminescence for looking at product.
Lighting plays a crucial role for us because obviously what the customers are ordering, that's going to be the same thing that shows up in their store. So, if we're stuck in a dark corner or, someplace that's a little bit dimmer lit, that does play a role and a factor with us. I did notice that you guys had put brighter lights in this year, and it definitely saves us tens of thousands of dollars, so we appreciate that.
So there's a psychology in lighting. The clearer it is, the brighter it is, the more energy you will have to look at product. Flex had an extensive selection of color option, lighting option, and luminescence ability to raise and lower sections of our show, so it gives you the feeling of different moods and different shopping experiences.
We really loved the way the process worked. We worked hand in hand with the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, with Flex Lighting. We looked at different possibilities. We tested solutions. We actually set up a section of our trade show floor with real product to make sure that it was going to work for our exhibitors. And that was really critical to the success, was the willingness to do the testing and do the work in a really detailed, thorough way so that it came out right.
Flex actually sent some of their engineering people that work on the line to come look at the install, and they took away things after working in the air on all the lifts 40 feet up in the ceiling that helped them design their fixtures even a little bit better, where they could use less materials and help with the next generation of light products that they put out. The potential life of this project is well over 20 years. So from a maintenance perspective, there's a lot of landfill, a lot of recycling, a lot of cardboard, a lot of trucking that would have gone on otherwise to manage over 12,000 lights that we had in this space previously. We went through not only a lot of testing here at Mandalay Bay with multiple vendors, but we did a parking lot initiative in partnership with a campaign by the Department of Energy. One of the things that we wanted to do was we wanted a modernized fixture. We wanted a fixture that provided a level of control. So what we were able to do is anywhere where we have daylighting around the parking garage, the sensors are actually set to do ambient control. So they only run at night or when they need to.
One of the great things we think is that this investment that we've made in this partnership actually helps not only our trade shows at UBM, but every trade show organizer that's using this building. And we think this can also set an example for other venues and other organizers around the country. So it's really something that we're proud of and happy to have been a part of.